YouTube fam, hoping you're all doing fantastic. It's your girl once again, Joan Williams, and I am back with a very interesting video. I know I have not met you this month physically, that is like the way we can see each other, but I've been okay. I've just been up and down with so many things. I hope you're having a new month. Happy new month, guys. Yes, so as you can already read from the title, you already know what we are doing today. I'm going to be telling you about the 20 things or the 20 lessons that I have learned in my 20s. And before I continue, if you know you are very new to this channel, or if you know you're watching me and you have not subscribed, I want to give you 3 minutes you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, guys. You mean so much to me. So the first thing that I've learned in my 20s is the opinion of other people doesn't matter in your life. Let no one opinion define what you can do. Let nobody's opinion pin you down, because at the end of the day it's you. It doesn't matter what other people say. People will root for your failure, and it's not because of anything you said or did. As a matter of fact, it has nothing to do with you at all. It's not your problem, it's theirs. So whatever they say, their negativity, don't take their negativity to hurt you or anything. Yes, that is one thing that I have learned in my 20s, and I'm glad I've been able to learn it so early. I've also learned that to believe in my dreams and to work hard towards them. Because you might look at your dreams and then you see as if they are so big that you can't accomplish them. But if you believe, it only starts from believing. If you believe, those dreams are not going to be difficult for you to accomplish, to work hard on them. Yes, no matter how big they are, you have to learn to run for your dreams. Yes, it matters a lot. Yeah. What else I have learned is to accept and let go. In my 20s, this is one of the things that I feel like I was battling, but life has taught me that it is important to accept things the way they are and to let go of them. With that, you are able to move on, you're able to progress, and your life is not going to be difficult at all. The other things that I've learned is to embrace failure. This is usually a very difficult thing for most of us, to accept to fail. Yani, you fear to take risks because you feel like, if I do this thing or if I take this risk, it's going to fail. I might won't succeed. You have to make hard decisions so that you can get closer to your success. If you cannot make hard decisions, then I don't know what you're doing with yourself, because that's the only way that you are near to your success. So I'd like to encourage someone out there to embrace failure. Failure is one step to your success. Something else that I've also learned the hardest way, and I think I've been having an issue with this, is comparing myself with others. So I have learned that it's important not to compare myself with other people, because I know even some of you here, there's someone who always compare himself with like a friend. You're like, hi, my friend can afford to go to a Kempiski, why can't I? Yani you feel like you are less of a person. You are asking yourself, why can't myself mbona mimi sina hiyo pesa to go to that prestigious hotel? Mbona I don't have money to hang out, to take myself to that expensive date, to take myself to that, you know what I'm talking about. So it only starts by not comparing yourself with others, because if you continue comparing yourself with others, you're always going to feel bad about yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. So don't compare yourself with the other person, because if you do, then you're not going to succeed in so many things, especially in your 20s. That's why you have to realize yourself that it's you and not the other person. It's about you, it's about what you have, it's about what you can afford. It's not about what the other person can afford, it's not about what the other person is doing, it's not about what the other person is saying. So don't compare yourself with the other person. Do whatever you can do with the little that you have. The other thing that I have learned, and this is very important, is to start saving your money as soon as possible. You don't have to wait ati ufikishe ati 30 years or a certain age so that you can start saving your money. Okay, when I mean you should start saving your money when you're in your 20s, it's because, you know, when you are below 20, everything was being done for you. Like, most of us were in boarding school, so in such institutions, you would find like everything you need, it's just one call away and you ask. Nowadays, when you're out after you reach 18, there are some of us who go and start life. There are some of us who are always at their parents' house and everything is being provided for. You're giving that money, and you find yourself that, considering that you're being given that money, you are not saving the money. You are just like, see, I'll just get this money, see, I'll just do this, see, if I ask, I'll just get the money and all that. Some of us are in college, you're given everything. So when I say you should start saving the little that you're getting, I mean start saving as early as now. You can start even saving for your mansion, you can start saving for your future, you can start saving for your kids in future, you can start saving for a land you want to buy in future. I hope I'm clear. So it's important to start saving as early as now, so that ikifika those days of when you're in your early 30s, in your late 30s, in your 40s, or even your 70s, you look back and say, had I not saved my money when I was 20 years, I wouldn't have been able to do this project that I have done so far. I'm at the project that you are seeing right now. So start saving your money in your 20s, and that's the thing that I've learned. I think I'm just going to be giving you tips of how you can budget or how you can save your money in your 20s on another video. Something else that I've learned in my 20s is to eliminate negative people. Let me tell you, there are very toxic people and very negative people out here, and the moment you start eliminating them, your lives become even better. Life is too short to let people make your life like it's not worth what you want, you know. Don't waste time with people who are negative, people who are tearing you down, people who are telling you what you can't do, people who are telling you can't make it in life, people who just have negative things to ruin your moods, to ruin your attitude. No. Eliminate negative people. Those are people that are not meant to take you anywhere. They are people that are not meant to add any value in your life. They just have all negativities to feed you with, so that you may stagnate in whatever you are doing in your life. So the moment you just eliminate negativity, then your life is always smooth, and your life will be always smooth. Yani, positivity, just what I'm trying to say is encourage positivity in your life, and you're going to see changes, you're going to see progress in whatever you do. Something else I have learned, and I know maybe you have heard it being said, is that everything takes time. Yes, I've learned that everything you do, everything you're aspiring for, everything that you have prayed for, you shouldn't be in a hurry. Be patient, because as you always told, patience pays. Everything takes time. Kila kitu na wakati wake. Don't feel like you prayed for something like last week and you want it to materialize right now. You are not patient. Everything takes time, and to add on, good things take time. Yes, good things take time. So be patient in everything you do, and if you are patient, you are going to see the fruits of your results. Something else that I've learned the hardest way, and this is one of those things that I say I have had an issue to deal with for the longest time is loving yourself. Let me tell you guys, I have been one of those people who love people more than I love myself. What do I mean when I say this? I was this people mwenye ninajinyima kwanza so that I may provide for the other person. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but mine was extreme. It was way ilikuwa imepita mipaka. To an extent, I remember, you know guys, when someone is having a birthday, you're always there to post them and all. So me, I was that kind of a person. Ikifika ni birthday ya marafiki zangu, I'm there posting them. But when it comes to my birthday, they don't post me. And I used to ask myself, why is this happening? Really, did I know that I loved people so much that they didn't love me the way I did? Yani, I would prioritize so many things for people. But I have learned that loving myself should be a priority. Taking care of myself should be a priority. I shouldn't prioritize people that much, because that too much, as you've always heard, can hurt too much. And I remember I used to love people too much and they hurt me too much. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and I repeat, but I'm saying love yourself should be a priority in your life. Don't prioritize people so much. Don't love people so much that you forget about yourself. Something else I have learned is, as I progress, as I'm aging, life doesn't get easier at all. Yani, someone once said that adulting is a scam. I don't know how true that is, but from the way I've seen things going, the way I'm aging, life is not getting easier at all. The more I'm aging, the more I'm getting to, when I was, just like I said, when we were in high school, when you were in primary school, things were just so easy because you're not struggling to get anything. Yani, you're not struggling to get somewhere. Yani, you are being protected like an egg. Like when you go somewhere, your parent wants to know where you're going. Now, when you're an adult, you are accountable to yourself. So everywhere you go, you're accountable to yourself. If you do the wrong things, they have the repercussions. The good things, they have the repercussions also as well. So life is not getting easier at all. Maybe at some age, you'll want to have kids. Responsibilities are even getting extreme. They're becoming so many. And at the end of the day, you have to cope up with life, because life doesn't stop. Something else that I've learned is that people come and go. People can come and go in your life, and that's part of life. So you'll have friends for a season. You'll also have those friends that are there for a lifetime, those that are meant to be, and you also have friends that are there for reasons. What do I mean when I say friends come and go? And when I've used that statement, I'm trying to mean like they are friends that you are with. For example, I had a few friends in high school and they are not there. I have friends who are still with me up to date, and according to my analysis, they are friends that I'm still hoping maybe they'll be there for a lifetime. I have friends that have been in my life for reasons. Those are those kind of friends that we call friends with benefits. Yes, so that's part of life, and you have to learn and embrace that. Something else that I have learned is that you have to be a go-getter, especially in your 20s, because that's the time you are flexible. That's the time you can do so many things. That's the time you don't have to most of us that age, there are most people that they don't have kids, they are not married, you're just trying to make ends meet. So at that age, when you're flexible, you're at your 20s, you have to be a go-getter. You have to go for what you want in life. If you feel like you want to open this YouTube channel, that's the right time. If you feel like you want to open a certain business, that's the right time, because that time you are flexible. Yes. To add on, something else that I've learned is the right people and the right relationships will always come at the right time. Yes, so don't keep on forcing things. If the right man, my spiritual mother once told me that the right man will come at the right time. Don't keep on struggling. Don't keep on forcing things. Don't keep on forcing relationships that are not meant to work. And if your instincts tell you that this is not going to take you anywhere, it's important to follow your instincts. That's something else that I've learned. Follow your instinct. Your instincts will never lie you at any point. Your instincts don't lie. Follow your instinct. Something else I've learned is learning to say no. And yeah, it's difficult choice for some of us, but learning to say no should always be very important. If you feel like somebody wants you to do something and you feel like you don't want, always say no. There is a reason as to why you are saying no. Don't do something to please anybody. Don't do it to please anyone. Learn to say no. Yes, and through that, I believe you're going to be able to overcome so many things that could have happened if you did things to please anyone. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and in case you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing, and if you want to reach me, follow me on my Instagram at Dolly_Joanne. You can also follow me on TikTok at Joanne_Williams50, and on Facebook I go by the name Dolly Joanne Wambo. So thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for keeping it here. So stay tuned on my next video. Bye guys, thank you so much. I love you. Mwah.